Right, good morning, welcome back to another day, welcome back to another vlog, welcome to the channel. Vlog you've seen before will have been filmed yesterday in the real world when I went to Meanwood Park and we had a wander around there. So we're at another park today, we're at Rothwell Park. In fact, it's called Springhead Park, not Rothwell Park. So this is in Rothwell, so we're going to show you around and we're hopefully this time going to go for a coffee after yesterday's disastrous events where I couldn't get anything and I couldn't film anything because of the building work that was going on at 3 cottages. Great to see, not good when you're vlogging. Anyway, let's have a look around the park and show you what's here. So we've been here many times when Ken's was younger really. He's done some running things here with school, he's done like a park run thing. We've been here with scouts lots. So yeah, really nice place. First thing we're going to show you is there's actually an aviary. I hate that word, aviary. So there's an aviary just round this corner here. So we'll go have a look at that and show you the birds in there. So here we are, this is called the Dementia Friendly Garden, as you can see here. Quite a big aviary. All sorts of birds in here. I think it did tell you once. Did it tell? It used to tell you, didn't it, what they were?
Yeah.
Or what was in here, but I can't.
There used to be things on that board, I think.
Yeah, they used to be on that board. It used to tell you what birds are here, but now it looks like it's more about dementia. Little map there, look. So you can see the park. And straight away we've got a little friend here, look. How close will he let me get? Like the camera? No, he's not that bad. Probably peck it. If anybody's into birds who's watching, if you can hear me over all this squawking, let us know what they are. There's that green one there with the red sort of chest and face. Is that a parrot of some description? And it's got a blue tail, yeah, well spotted. Few of them, isn't there? Yeah. They're all over there, look, going mad. There's an amazing little bird there, like a little sort of sparrow-sized one. Don't know what you can pick out here with the railings, but little sparrow-sized one with a painted face. Yeah. And then there's one at the back up there, just looks like your typical budgie. In fact, I think there's a few budgies in there. George is going mental. He had his paws up looking in, trying to see what all the noise was. Yeah, you like that? There we go. So yeah, I hope you like that. Look at the birds there. Like I said, I'm not massively into what they are, and there's 2 magpies over there, so we'll salute. We know what they are. But yeah, the weather today is not as nice as yesterday. Yesterday was stunning. Apparently today is going to be warmer. It's now Friday, but not as sunny. It's going to be a bit more hazy and a bit more cloud today, but still good to be off work. No stress of that at the minute until Tuesday. That was lucky. George just escaped off his harness then. His lead came off, which isn't great because he's got no recall whatsoever, this Shih Tzu. Shih Tzus are notoriously difficult, especially when they're still relatively young and giddy like him, to bring back. Show you this little stream. So that stream was like what I think that's known in the area as the River Dolphin, which comes down there, look. You can just see it flowing through the middle of this park. A river dolphin. I don't know why it's called that, because I've never seen any dolphins in it. All the daffodils are now well in bloom, as you saw at the start of the video. Spring is definitely on its way, although it will probably snow next week after this weather. Yeah, it's worth looking at. And there we go, there's another little map of the park. So you can see there, we are somewhere over, I'm trying to think where we are, we're somewhere around here. This point, just been through those formal sort of what they call formal gardens there. So apparently there's waterfalls here, which look something like that. You ever seen one of them, Pam?
No, I don't think so.
And if you look at that, look, that's sort of like the jigsaw, as they call it, in the lower Aire Valley. So it shows you how it all links up. So this park was sort of, I say built, it obviously park isn't built, it's created, isn't it, the word I'm looking for. But this park was created between 1935 and 1937. And like I say, it's called what's known as a formal park. So it had bowling greens, benches, just basically things like that. And I think the money came from some fund from the miners, would you believe, to build this. But it really is lovely. They have a park run here every Saturday morning. It sort of goes twice round this loop that we're walking. Really popular, gets really busy. So yeah, we can't knock it. It's a nice day. It's a little bit chilly, but we'll keep walking round, show you anything we see on the way, and then take you to the cafe. So I just showed you those houses up there. I don't know who lives in them. There was a rumour at one point. Well, I don't think it was a rumour. I think one of the Leeds Rhinos players at some point was living in one of those. So a rugby player, he was in those houses. So Pam just came out with a classic there, didn't you? Oh, I won't fancy their gardens. Look how it slopes down. I think I could cope with a garden like that. It's about half an acre. Dog's having his mad 5 minutes where he runs around everywhere in circles, picking everything up. Yeah, these Shih Tzus are just stubborn dogs. Has anybody else got one? Put it in the comments down below. Is yours like this nutcase, where he just wants to do his own thing and he won't be told? They're very stubborn dogs. So we're just over the other side of the park now. We walk down that side. We're walking back in the direction that we've come from towards the cafe. So it's lovely. It's pretty nippy compared to yesterday, but it is early. It's only 9:30ish. So it's not got a chance to warm up yet. Apparently, like I say, it is going to get warmer than yesterday, but just not with the sunshine. Bit hazier, bit cloudy. Yesterday was glorious, yesterday afternoon. So yeah, we're just walking up. Won't be long, 10 minutes, we'll be back at the cafe, or at the cafe, for a nice coffee. Might have a mocha. Don't know if you can make out that amazing tree there, but dread to think how old that is. You're probably looking at least a couple of 100 years old. So we're just going to hang a left here now and walk up towards the cafe, which is over in that direction, but you've got to walk round. You've got one of the official entrances to the park up here that you can see. Those two stone pillars just in front. If you look on there, you can still see some metalwork, ironwork from where they will have had big gates on at one point. If you see there, look. Must have been very grand. So this is the back of the cafe, that green building. That's the Pavillion, as it's called. We've got a Facebook page. I'll put a link in the comment section, well, in the description, sorry, of the video. Skate park for the kids. So if you've got your kids on the scooters, skateboards, you do get some idiots on BMXs, as well as a young lad there, but he's not causing issues. You get some that do absolutely ridiculous stunts on there when there's young kids on scooters and skateboards. So there's the menu. Pretty decent. So you're looking £3.30 for a mocha, and you're looking, if you want a breakfast, traditional breakfast, it's £8. That gives you 2 bacon, 2 sausages, 2 eggs, beans, tomatoes and 2 slices of toast. But it's open all day, folks, until 4 o'clock. This is the view at the back. So you've got the bowling green over there in that direction, just there around that corner, and then in that way you've got the tennis courts. It's really busy. So how much was the breakfast that we've got?
£17.80.
£17.80, and what have we got?
Spam and egg sandwich, bacon and sausage sandwich, 2 mochas, a puppuccino and a dog sausage.
A dog sausage. Whatever next. We're just saying that we don't think £8's bad for a breakfast at all, is it?
No, you don't get a drink with that.
No, yeah, you don't get a drink, so you're probably looking at 11 quid-ish. All the dogs are going balmy. Vloggers curse. George, you're not going balmy, are you? You're behaving. You're behaving, aren't you? So there's the puppuccino. Everybody's seen George's, haven't they? And the big table of dog walkers is getting a puppuccino. 50p for one of those. Just a big squirt of cream. But look at the coffee. Look at that barista art in there. It's really nice. And he's loving that. Don't fill yourself up too much, George. You've got a dog sausage coming. Bloody dog sausage, whatever next. Look at him, he's getting well stuck in there. What's the verdict on the mocha? Beautiful, isn't it?
Really nice.
Yeah, they're on a par with Jerome's, aren't they, in Bridlington?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's better.
I think they're more chocolatey. So there is the spam and egg water sandwich. Look at this now. Let's get ready to do the egg test. Oh, love it. Can't wait to get stuck into this. What's yours look like, Pam?
Nice.
Now she's covered it in ketchup.
Class.
So there is the dog sausage, and they've even chopped it up for him. How good's that? He's going to love this, isn't he? Well, that was that nice, folks. We've decided to have another mocha. I'm going to be buzzing. Me and coffee. Steve Furness, if you're watching, you know what happens when I drink coffee, mate. Yeah, it all goes back to I'll tell it at another time, but it all goes back to an incident in Corfu where I didn't have a really, really good experience drinking strong Greek coffee, but hey ho. We're just saying, Pam's seen the bacon delivery coming in, haven't you, from Sadler's, so obviously a butcher's. But we've decided, another mocha, Pam, what a decision. We're going to be bouncing today, aren't we?
Oh, really lovely.
Hello, George. Have you come up for a cuddle? He got restless on the floor. Always needs a cuddle, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He'll have to go down when the mocha comes, though. Yeah. So that was the Pavillion Cafe in Rothwell. Really nice. A proper hidden gem, that. If you're in sort of South Leeds, Rothwell, Oulton, Woodlesford, thoroughly recommend that place. Do you like it?
lovely, really nice.
Really nice, good service. The sun's just peeking through. It was warm, bit chilly at first, but it got warm enough to sit out there. Really good service. It is a family business. Like I say, they are on Facebook. They do really good social media. So I'll put a link to their Facebook page in the description of this vlog. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you're here for the first time and you've found us, please like, please subscribe. It means the world to us. I'm trying to get up to 1,000. I'm just shy of 800 at the minute, so I need all the help I can get. So any likes, any comments, any interactions, YouTube loves that kind of stuff, so please do that if you can. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you at some point on the next one.